great, here comes my obnoxiously loud fan. It's about the only fan I've got, to be honest. Right, so regular Cutcom haven't uploaded in probably a good week now, so I'm not going to go into full detail as to why I didn't upload. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know it was an absolute mess. Got in a fuckload of drama with e-girls and shit. It was a mess. I'm in a 1v4, let's leave this. But yeah, it was a whole mess. Don't need to go into it, so let's just get into this video. I actually think my fan just fucked off, so I think you shouldn't hear it anymore. But anyway, we're on AW. It is for a reason. One, this game's probably the best jetpack game that came out, you know, in my opinion. Don't get too offended. Probably one of my favourite CODs since maybe Black Ops, I'd say maybe Black Ops 2, maybe Modern Warfare 2. It's my favourite next-gen COD, basically. So we're on this because Sledgehammer haven't put... Fuck off. So we're on this because, you know, Sledgehammer, oh, what's his name? Michael Condrey, I think it is. They did like an interview, put out a couple of spoilers, you know, the next, you know, COD 2017. Now, I am quite late to this, so a lot of you may already know this, but I need views, so putting COD in the title is pretty good. So let's talk about it. Now, you know, it may be hard to believe, you know, if you know me, but I do actually more enjoy boots on the ground CODs. You know, if this game was boots on the ground, I reckon it'd flow really well. Like, Modern Warfare 2, such a fucking... Oh, that was my childhood, honestly. That was such a good game. Black Ops 2 just felt really fucking good. Boots on the ground CODs have always just been a little bit better than these. They've always felt just a bit better. Even Ghosts didn't feel too bad. But now we've got Infinite Warfare, it just feels like absolute shit. This game wasn't awful. Black Ops 3 felt smooth, but like... Still got bullshitted because it was so random. So like I was saying, Sledgehammer basically put out a statement saying Call of Duty for 2017, obviously because they're making the next like COD in this like 3-year cycle. So Sledgehammer made this COD, and then, you know, Treyarch, and then Infinity War with Infinite Warfare, which nobody fucking liked. And now it's Sledgehammer's turn. And they're probably the best company out of the three that are good at listening to their, like, community. I mean, Treyarch are pretty good at it, but I think Sledgehammer do it a little bit better in my opinion. So they put out a statement saying that Call of Duty 2017 is going back to its roots. They said about how people weren't really a fan of the whole futuristic space setting. And, you know, no one is. Everyone fucking hates jetpacks. I'd rather be locked up in Onision's basement than get fucking another jetpack COD. So they haven't actually directly said boots on the ground COD. They've just said it's going back to its roots. People weren't a fan of the space setting, which absolutely no one is. I mean, Black Ops 2 was pushing it. Then Infinite Warfare came out, and it was just... Shit went downhill from there. So, you know, Black Ops 2 was kind of pushing it with the futuristic setting. And then Ghosts wasn't too futuristic. It had a couple of, like, futuristic aspects. But it wasn't like, oh, you're flying about in space like you're playing fucking 2017 Space Invaders. It didn't, you know, feel like No Man's Sky, like fucking Infinite Warfare, you know, flying about in space. Literally, like... playing a 3D Space Invaders. And after, you know, Advanced Warfare, after that, it just went downhill. Just got further and further into the future. The movement just got worse and worse. And the franchise just fucked itself. And, you know, obviously with Infinite Warfare, you know, they were making it, they couldn't just stop making the game. Because by the time they'd already, like, been, like, I'd say 6 to 8 months into development, that was when they first got, like, proper, you know, experienced feedback on Advanced Warfare. Or Black Ops 3, which one am I thinking of? I have no idea, but they didn't get like proper feedback until they'd already started developing the game. So, you know, they couldn't just scrap it. But finally, the 3-year cycle is up. Hopefully, next COD is basically almost confirmed to be boots on the ground. They never directly said it. I know one of the devs tweeted out like, oh, we never said boots on the... So I know one of the devs tweeted out that basically... You know, we never said boots on the ground, it's just going back to its roots. I don't know if he's trying to just piss people off, because then Michael Condrey tweeted at Nadeshot, it was like a week ago. It was like, there was a whole conversation, and Nadeshot was like, oh, make it boots on the ground COD and I'll help you with your setup or something like that. And then Michael Condrey replies to this tweet after it sort of got like leaked and the statement's out, saying about how, oh, COD's going back to its roots. And Michael Condrey just replies to Nadeshot with like, hi. So they're teasing that it's boots on the ground. I don't think there's an official statement that says it's like directly boots on the ground. But it basically is, let's be honest. Also, while we're on the topic of COD news, a couple of days ago a bunch of new shit was added to the like supply drops for Modern Warfare Remastered. And you know, at first they said they keep it cosmetic, but you know, let's be honest, they're not gonna. A couple of new guns are in there. I know there's a new shotgun. I think that's the AA-12. I think I could be wrong. I think it might be the AA-12. And they put in some sort of, I want to say ACR, but I know it's not. I think it's a remake of a Modern Warfare 3 weapon. So they put that in, they put the 44 Magnum in. That's pretty fucking cool. I don't mind that. So yeah, a bunch of new slits shit and no supply drops. 2017 boots on the ground. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I'm not going to turn into some shit COD news channel. We just wanted to talk about it because, you know, it's been a week. Had nothing to talk about. Channel's probably half dead by now, need a couple of views. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.